Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the Ocarina of Time with your host Ferrous Creek. Continuing on here in the Forest Temple. Taking more episodes than I suspected, but not gonna complain. I'm literally not rushing this experience because I enjoy these games. It's kind of a throwback for me. Re-experiencing all this, even on a virtual console. The convenience outweighs the nostalgia I might have gotten from playing on an N64. Not to mention, I don't know how easy it would have been to get everything to work properly, so... Anyway, re-twist the hallway so that you can access the area you need to go forward. Since we are done with it being straight, we got the boss key, we got the regular key from the additional area that was uncovered. Straightening the place out. This chanting. I understand in Breath of the Wild why they decided not to have music tracks that loop kind of continuously like they had previously. And it makes sense because if you enjoy that game, you're probably going to spend a lot of time, more than is average for Zelda games, exploring and in general going through the entire game, or as much of the game as you want. And having just a constant track. Oh, darn it. Okay. Better idea. So that was a good choice, I believe, for the sound design. Although, not to spoil anything, but for Breath of the Wild, when you do get to these divine beasts, they have tracks that play. And the further you get within the beasts, the tracks kind of evolve and crescendo. And that's sort of that, and the major cities and towns have pretty vibrant tracks, but otherwise it's refreshingly minimal. Not too minimal, but yeah. Okay, so this is the other way up here to that area. I'm pretty sure you can call the Scarecrow maybe as a shortcut or something. In any case, this room's gimmick is that the ceiling falls. Watch out, the ceiling is falling down. I waited too long. Oh boy. Okay. So yeah, do all of that, come through to the final room here, and green ghost. So you get the picture. Shoot. Literally, shoot the picture. Then what you want to do is arrange the blocks to compose the figure of this ghost. I think I may have already failed. Yeah, so I think this block is like a, I don't know. I'm just gonna reset it. Meant to pull it. Okay, so I think I've got it this time, but hooray! So once you put the blocks in place, I think we know what's going to happen at this point. Amy, one of the Poe sisters. Aim for her when she appears. We've got Joelle and Amy. And I didn't catch the other one's name. Bam! At this point, there is only one Poe sister left. Yeah, hearts. Take them. And this is the inaccessible balcony that we couldn't get to earlier. So this is finally a little bit of a different fight. Meg, one of the Poe sisters, if she splits into multiple images, you need to figure out which one is the real one. Is it this one? No, it isn't. Because it's not that one. It's... Nope. That one. What you want to look for is the spinning duplicate. The one that does the spin after they appear. Probably the easiest of all four. Like one more. I like to stand in an open area where you get plenty of area to view, to space, or space to view each duplicate. duplicate so you can see which one is the real one. Take those arrows, and this central square, turns out it's an elevator. And there's even more to this place. So, final puzzle for this dungeon comes in the form of pushing these outcroppings of wall to reveal areas. Through these doors. So one area was blocked off, the other had a switch. You can hear a golden skulltula. Probably now accessible? No, not quite. Let's see. Another switch now open. Keep pushing counterclockwise. And don't forget this guy on the wall here. Yeah. Very non-essential item. But I believe that is everything. And would you know it? We are at the final boss for the Forest Temple. Must be brave. Go forward and... Isn't that interesting? You can't leave. That is a cool portrait. I wouldn't mind having something like that in my room, even though it's spooky. Alright, let's go. Trapped. Not Ganondorf himself. Nope. Phantom Ganondorf. Or Phantom Ganon. Evil spirit from beyond. Not Ganem. So this fight is sort of similar to the Poe fight we just had. There will be multiple Phantom Ganons riding into and back out of these portraits. You want to look for the one with the brighter colors. Shoot him with the arrow as he's teleporting out of the portrait, while he's white, essentially. That is his vulnerability at this stage. Oh, come on now. Ouch. Gotta be quicker than I am being. Once you know what to look for, the stage isn't too difficult. And eventually, the steed will exit the fight. Just run back into the portrait. Once that's happened, we enter into a baseball war. You want to get your timing right on this. Deflect his projectiles back at him. Yeah. So it can get pretty intense. Alright, he's got 1 or 2 more hits left in him. Uh-oh. Yeah, that attack, I believe you have to either just dodge or might be able to block it. Oh man. It's thrashing me right now. You got this, Link? I believe. Oh no! Good thing. Got a fairy. In a bottle. And not just one, but 2. So I can fall again, but I'd rather not. It's too late on that one. And there we go. First dungeon as adult Link. Complete. Hey kid, you did quite well. It looks like you may be gaining some slight skill. But you've defeated only my phantom. When you fight the real me, it won't be so easy. What a worthless creation that person was. I will banish it to the gap between dimensions. Has certainly increased in power as well. That's only a phantom. He has the power to banish it. Collect your heart container and step into the portal. Here we are in the Chamber of Sages again. Thank you. Because of you, I could awaken as a sage. I am Saria, the sage of the Forest Temple. I always believed that you would come, because I know you. No, you don't have to explain it to me. Because it is destiny that you and I can't live in the same world. I will stay here as the Forest Sage and help you. Now please, take this medallion. Poor Link. One of his closest friends. You received the Forest Medallion. Saria awakens as a sage and adds her power to yours. Saria will always be your friend. Link's got all this growing up to do. Alright, to finish this episode out, we will watch the rest of this cutscene. Careful inspection. Oh! Yeah. Hi there. I'm the Deku Tree Sprout. because you and Zaria broke the curse on the forest temple, I can grow and flourish. Thanks a lot! Hey, have you seen your old friends? None of them recognized you with your grown-up body, did they? That's because the Kokiri never grow up. Even after 7 years, they're still kids. You must be wondering why only you have grown up. Well, as you might have already guessed, you are not a Kokiri. You are actually a Hylian. I am happy to finally reveal this secret to you. Some time ago, before the King of Hyrule unified this country, there was a fierce war in our world. One day, to escape from the fires of the war, a Hylian mother and her baby boy entered this forbidden forest. The mother was gravely injured. Her only choice was to entrust the child to the Deku Tree, the guardian spirit of the forest. The Deku Tree could sense that this was a child of destiny, whose fate would affect the entire world, so he took him into the forest. After the mother passed away, the baby was raised as a Kokiri, and now, finally, the day of destiny has come. You are a Hylian, and were always bound to leave this forest. And now, you have learned your own destiny, so you know what you must do. That's right, you must save the land of Hyrule! Now, Link, break the curses on all the temples, and return peace to Hyrule. That's a pretty tall order, but I think we're up for it. Thanks as always for tuning in, and I hope to see y'all in the next one!